The World's Edge is going to get some map changes for Split 2 of Season 9. So I've been thinking, it's called World's Edge. That means there's an edge and the world is flat. What the fuck? Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and as you may know, we aren't getting a new legend in Season 16. However, Season 17 is going to be coming a lot sooner than we think, and we will be getting Ballistic, so we're going to cover some of his abilities and what to expect when that legend launches, but we're also going to talk about a new thing coming in, such as Revenant Reborn. So we're going to cover all that. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, but without further ado, let's talk about this new stuff coming. Now, as most of you know, we are not getting a new character for Season 16, and this is something that we have never before seen for Apex Legends. When asked about it, the devs gave a couple of reasons, but overall, they didn't want to clutter it too much. However, it does appear that this season is going to be much shorter than usual, with only a 60-day time frame. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but from the teasers, it does seem that is the case, meaning that we are going to be getting Season 17 and our new legend very quickly. And as most of you guys are aware, it's Ballistic, and we're going to cover some things that you may not know about him and special unique stuff as well. But first, I want to talk about what they're actually going to be doing for legends in the far future. Now, there is a leaked legend list, as you guys have seen here, and Newcastle, Vantage, Catalyst are all in the game, and Caliber at the very end, using the Fuse model, has been turned into Ballistic. That leaves Scryer, Conduit, Jester, and Phantom in Uplink. However, one of my sources did let me know that Jester has actually been scrapped, and there is a legend in the works, but their abilities are all area of denial and they push other legends around. And there's another one that has a tactical with a grapple like Pathfinder, but closer to how the bat works for Vantage, and an ult that pushed a thing down away from it, which was an opposite of Horizon's Newt. Now, I believe that's actually Phantom from the leaked gameplay, so Phantom does still seem to be on the list, but we can go ahead and cross Jester off. But there's one that actually hasn't been leaked yet that I got some information on, and this is probably the most interesting one of all. Now, this is the same source that actually let me know that Heatwave would be coming in the 16.1 update back in December, which, as we all know, Heatwave is coming. He also gave me a ton of other information that has all been correct so far, but he let me know that a few times now in our character select screen, they were getting a unique Revenant whose ultimate is a one-on-one fight in the void with whoever it hits. No clue when it's going to be fully realized. I think the prediction is around season 19 or 20. It's still pretty far out, but the character is actually called Revenant Reborn, and it's in our build, and it completely replaces Revenant. So the question is this going to be a rework massively for Revenant in the near future? Or is it in fact a new legend, maybe even the Halloween version of Revenant that makes his appearance? Or even crazier, the abilities do sound very similar to Fade from the mobile version of the game, who has the Phase Chamber ultimate. So it could actually be a port from a mobile legend, and they're using Revenant as a placeholder. We've also seen that with a couple of the other leaks in the past. But overall, it does look like they are going with some unique, fun, interesting ways to play legends in the near future. But now let's go ahead and talk about Ballistic. Now, as I said, he was formerly known as Caliber. That has changed, and we got our first look at his play model. It was first shown by Hypermist, where he's on a banner frame. It's not very easy to make out, but he is being play tested and pretty much ready to go. His model is completely done, as you can see here. He's an older gentleman with the rose glasses, and he actually looks like he's in pretty good shape, at least enough to compete in a blood sport like Apex Legends. Now, we've seen his abilities time and time again. He has that passive where he can carry around 3 different weapons, which is going to be absolutely game-changing, and I assume he's going to be an assault class for that perk alone. And then he has an ultimate where he can actually drop an ammo box, which was at one point datamined by Kralrindo, but now looks to be part of his kit, which happens all the time. You might not be aware of this, but the cryo grenade actually was formerly one of Catalyst's abilities before it got completely scrapped. His tactical was originally a turret, but that has been completely changed to what is called the Smart Bullet, where it shoots a projectile that debuffs the enemy, and their weapons will heat up as they shoot, and it will cause the weapon to overheat, where it will then actually hurt the user. And originally he was classified as an arms dealer, which would make sense because someone who leaks found the fact that he does have unique animations for the car SMG, which is another big thing because Vantage uses obviously her sniper, Rampart has a minigun, Mad Maggie is good with shotties. It seems like they are making all the new legends being very specifically tied to a certain weapon. And it does look like this character is going to be very strong in the meta in the near future. And you won't have to wait too long to play him. As I said, this season does seem shorter, and he is completely done and ready to go. Let me know down below, what do you guys think of Revenant Reborn? How do you feel about Ballistic and the car? And until next time, legends, keep slaying the outlands, and I'll see you out there.